Okay, first time's a charm. Hey, how you doing? Happy Monday. Okay, so before we go any further, okay, I wanted to do a weekly read. I've never done one of those. Okay, and I just want to see what is going to go on for the week. I just want to read on the week. And then, okay, I'm going to come back at the end of the week, okay, probably Sunday, and see if we have any hits. Okay? I thought it would be something a little fun, okay. So we're going to start off with a smudge. Let's clean this area up. Yes. We're going to smudge it. Hey! Oh, that was quick. Yes, we go. One day I'm gonna drop one of these cinders on my head, okay? And I'm be mad. I got to be careful and make sure that I go around instead of waving it around, okay? Hey, Mystic Road, okay? I'm back with another, okay? And girl, I call myself up in the ante, okay? What we gonna do for this week, okay? What's going on for this week, okay? I just did a reading on little baby Emmanuel. I'm gonna post it later on, okay? A little part 2 on baby Emmanuel, okay? Now, I was saying that that man, they have an open CPS case, okay? A previous case, and I didn't know which kid it was on. Tell you good news, okay? I can tell you some good news, okay? You're going to make it through the week. You're going to make it through the week, okay? The Lord is on your side. Don't you worry about nothing. Pray about everything, okay? And that's no lie. That is no lie, okay? So, but this is not for us, though. We're not reading on us. We're reading about all these other people, okay? These political people, these celebrities that's going crazy, girl. Okay. Matter of fact, let's read on Donald for the week, okay? Let's be a little bit more specific. Now, let's look at Donald Trump's health, okay? First, we're going to look at his health, and then I might throw the kipper on him, okay? Can you tell us, or we're just going to look general? It may be health. It could come out healthy. It could come out, okay? But for this week, for the Trumpster, okay? How about that? What can you tell us about Trump's week? This is the, let me make sure. Today is the 25th, okay? Oh, this is the last week? Yeah. So the 25th to the 31st. This month goes up to the 31st, in case you guys were wondering. Okay. From the 25th of August to the 31st of August or the 30th of August, what is going on with Donald Trump for the week? Okay. And if you want somebody else, let me know. We're going to look at what's going on for the week for them. Okay. So what's going on with Donald Trump? Oh, but I didn't finish telling you about the little baby Emmanuel. They have a previous CPS case, okay? And that man, the little girl, they got a little girl, okay? She's a little older, okay? And I believe when the girl was 10 months, they brought her into emergency. Honey, she had 2 broken legs, broken ribs, okay? She had some more bodily injuries, okay? He said she fell out the crib. So he got charged with that, but I think he only got like 6 months and maybe some classes or something like that he's supposed to be doing, okay? And they're supposed to be doing a follow-up, coming back to that house, okay? To do a follow-up. But I'm like, oh my God, he didn't beat the little baby. He didn't almost beat that baby to death. Okay, how did baby come up with 2 broken legs, 2, and broken ribs? You don't do that falling out of crib, okay? What crib was she in? Okay, so tell us about Donald Trump. Let's not get it twisted here. Yes, what's going on with Donald Trump? What do you want us to know? His health, his political, okay? What is going on with Donald Trump for this last week of August 2025? Let's check it out. Okay, so this is for the week. This week, okay? And underneath it all, lying underneath this whole week, okay, is the magician. Okay. Now the magician, okay, he's a manifester, okay. He's the one with the tricks up his sleeves. Okay. He could be creative in a good way or creative in a bad way. Okay. It all depends. Now, we're talking about Donald Trump, so we're not talking about a good way. Okay, I really don't see that. He thinks he's a smooth talker. He has the gift of gab. That's Trump. Okay, he definitely has the willpower. Okay, and creative and getting you to visualize. Okay, manifesting your desires. That's what's under all this. The magician. Okay. Ooh, and behind that is the tower. Oh, okay. So yeah, those two cards together, it's not good. Okay, so we have the Empress in reverse. Okay, now this right here is somebody who's insecure. Okay, who's lacking confidence and they lacking growth. Okay, so there's some disharmony and some negligence that's going to be in the works for Mr. Trump this week. Okay, the Empress in reverse. We also have a thief in the camp. Okay, somebody's gonna be trying to get away with something. Somebody's gonna be lying. Okay, somebody's gonna be hiding. Okay, uh, yeah, spying. So he's gonna be deceitful. Okay, he's going to do something or say something. I'm pretty much say something. Okay, to the people and try to deceive the people. Okay. Or you can have the Empress coming in here trying to deceive him. Okay. But we also have the Seven of Wands, but it's in reverse. Okay. And this right here is giving up, admitting defeat. Okay. He's tired. He's old. Okay. We have the Strength card. Okay. But like I said before, this card came up before. Okay. Right. But who has the strength? See in the card, is it the lion or is it the lady? Okay. Who really has the strength in all this? Okay. He's trying to maintain control. Okay. But in the he's gonna try and maintain control even though he's defeated. He's lying, he's deceitful, so you can't believe it, but he's going to try anyway. Okay, we have Temperance in reverse. He doesn't have the patience anymore. He's tired of the people. He's just tired. Okay, he's self-indulgent, he's not balanced. Okay, and he's having a lack of perspective. We also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone who would be otherwise be feeling generous. But this is in reverse, okay? So he's not feeling generous, okay? This might be a person, my card is messed up, who I would consider as selfish. He's selfish, egotistical, okay? And he this is on the Empress card. And he might be going broke, losing money or losing things. Losing things. Okay. Yeah. And we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. It's become a burden. It's become a burden. He's feeling overloaded. He's feeling loaded down. Okay. He's stressed out. It's too many problems. It's too much stuff that, yeah, it's just too much. Okay. We also have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, this is my emotional card. Okay. Overpouring with emotions. It's in reverse. So those emotions are not good. Okay. It's sadness. It's pain. Okay. Yeah. And he's got the Four of Swords. He needs to lay down and rest. He really does. He needs to lay down and rest. Okay? And that is right here. It's funny how that is over the strength card where I told you, okay, that who has the strength? Who really has the strength? He needs to sit down. And then we have the Lovers. Okay? We have the Lovers. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean the lovers, okay? It also could mean agreements. And he may finally agree to get some rest. He may finally agree to slow down or change whatever they've been getting on him about, okay? We also have the Eight of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Okay, so this is someone who's self-employed, working hard. Okay, but in reverse. Okay, he's tired of being the president. They tired of the job. The job is boring. They're not interested. Okay, the overspending, the laziness, the underqualified staff that he has to constantly deal with. Okay, he's tired of it. He's tired of it. This is for the weak. It's for the weak. Okay. We also have the Page of Swords. Okay. And this is in reverse. So there's going to be some bad news coming as well. Okay. And then we're going to have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. So if he gets some rest, okay, it's in reverse. He's going to experience some relief. Some relief. I said some. I emphasize some. Okay. There's going to be an improvement. Okay. But the improvement is only going to last as long as he keeps it up. That's the part he doesn't realize. Okay. He needs to continue to rest, not just get some rest here and there. He needs to continue to rest. He needs rest all the time. Not that he has head bound, but he needs another job. Okay, yeah, and he's gonna reap what he sows, and it's not gonna be that much. See that little pinnacle? He looking at all that money over there. Okay, but he got this one little pinnacle. See, so things are coming to fruition, but they may not be in abundance. Yeah. And there we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. Now this is in the upright position and it's supposed to be good luck. Okay. It may be some good luck for Donnie this week. It may not be. Okay. And this is at the end of the week. Okay. This is at the end of the week. So if he gets some rest, okay, at towards the end of the week, okay, and stop rushing and he's all stressed out, Okay, he may have a little energy left over, okay, to finish off the week. In other words, he ain't gonna drop dead anytime soon. It won't be this week. Okay, put it to you like that. Okay, so let's put the kipper on Donald Trump. Okay, I haven't used a kipper in a minute. Okay, and we want to know what's going to go on with Donald Trump, okay, for this week, this last week. This is the last week, okay, in August. Last week, 31st is Sunday, and we're on to another month, okay? Can you tell us what's in store, okay, for Donald Trump this week, this last week of August, the 25th to the 31st? That's today, okay? So let us pull 7 cards, okay? We're going to pull 7 cards. We're even going to pull one for today, even though today is almost over with. And where is he in? Florida? What time is it? Oh, so his day is already over with. So we should definitely have some energy, okay, already in the air. What's going on for Donald Trump? Okay, 7 days. Today, because I'm still in my element, all the way through Sunday. What do you want us to know? Okay? This is the kipper, you guys. It's the kipper. Okay. Today, how did it go for Donald? Okay. So Donald had to do some traveling today. Okay. Today he did some traveling. Okay. He's good. He's back home. Okay. So he's got a long path ahead of him tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a long day for him. Tomorrow, Tuesday. And then we have some courthouse issues on Wednesday. Wednesday, we got the courthouse issues. So we got some legalities going on. Okay, you'll hear it in the news anyway. Okay. Ooh, Thursday is despair. So he's not going to be feeling too good. I told y'all he need to get some rest. He's not feeling it. Don't he look tired? Okay, when you're tired, okay, you feel like it's despair. You can't go on, and however you want to put it. Okay, but that's Thursday. And Friday, he's going to get a message. Going to get a message. Now, the thing about it is, okay, now didn't they say, oh, as a matter of fact, when we did it toward the end of the week, okay, it's funny how that worked out. They said it was going to be some good news. It was the Page of Wands, I believe, okay? So it's supposed to be some good news. So there's a message coming, and it's supposed to be good, okay? And then we have the family room. Okay, on what is this, Saturday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The family room, get some rest, okay? Kick up your heels and relax your feet, okay? And then Sunday, look like he's going to be back to himself come Sunday, a mature man, okay? So, and he probably will get some more rest, just chill. Sunday's a chill day. So Saturday and Sunday is a chill day. Okay? A chill day. But there's a message coming. Now, Wednesday is going to feel like Tuesday. That's tomorrow for me, today for you. Okay? It's going to be a long day for Donald. Okay? And then I guess he's going to have some courthouse issues and stuff. Okay? He's tired because he's getting old, so he can't He can't stay up that long and deal with all that. He can't stay up. Okay, really, he can't. Okay. So, while we're at it, okay. Oh, you're in Norway. Look at that. We got somebody in Norway. Hey. Okay. What's going on? Let me see. Do I have some words of inspiration for you guys? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. No, that's not wrong deck. Okay. We got some spiritual advice for you guys. Okay. Got some spiritual advice for you guys out in the audience who needs to hear this. Okay. And this right here is an oracle card. Okay. And I'm going to ask the oracles, let me cleanse, smudge this deck. And this will be just for the week. Something that you can keep in your head, something to keep you going. Hopefully something in these in the readings, I'm gonna pull 3 cards, okay, will stick out for you that you can carry through the week. Ooh. Oh Lord, I'm on fire. Oh, oh, God. Oh. That's right, honey, okay? There, we had to kick up some smoke here. This is spiritual. Yes, clean it up. Okay? Yes, got smoke coming off the desk, everything. Look at this. Ooh, child. Oh, burning my desk. Oh, my goodness. Put these, okay. Sheesh. Still smoking. That's right. Feel the air. See? It had to get it real nice and cleansed for us, okay? Mm-hmm. So, what advice would you like to give the people, okay, this week? This is the last week of August. We all could use some spiritual advice, motivation. I heard this guy say today that listening to religion will get you in trouble. And do you agree with that? I don't understand. He said listening to religion is what's going to get you in trouble. And I'm like, I think if we listen to, it's maybe he meant, because you know there's different dominiums. Okay, what is it called? Is it dominium? Denominations. There it is. It's different denominations. Okay, now that can. Okay, we got this card right here. This fell out, and it's telling you to embrace your device. Okay, destiny, calling, mission, and growth. Okay, embrace it. Embrace it. Okay, that's what fell out. Got 2 more cards. Two more cards. Okay, I'm just gonna do like this. I'm gonna pull out 3 because that was the extra because it fell out. Okay. So now this is a good one. Communicate. Communicate honestly and openly. Okay, that is a problem a lot of people have is communication. Okay, I'm telling you, it goes a long way. Okay, communicate, be open, be honest. Okay, connection, expression, sharing, and most of all, understanding. I could not, I just cannot emphasize as much as I really want to or much is needed, okay, about communication and understanding. I'm telling you, okay? If you are dealing with someone, doesn't matter who it is, okay? Doesn't matter what age they are, okay? Pray for understanding because you may need that understanding. You see what I'm saying? The understanding is for you, not for them, but you need to understand. So pray for that, okay? That you could get some understanding and then you'll be more at peace with this person when you understand what may be going on with them, okay? Then we have practice acceptance, okay? Practice acceptance, okay? Letting go, surrender, peace, and forgiveness. That's for this week. So we have communication and we have acceptance, okay? And then we have, okay, release old patterns and old beliefs. Okay, now this right here, this card right here is what keeps you from elevating. Okay, when you don't release old patterns and belief, when you don't embrace change, you keep yourself, okay, at a lower level. You in low vibrations. Now they're saying vibrations. So you keep yourself at low vibrations, okay? Release, healing, growth, and transformation, okay? And I'm going to emphasize on that too. You know, when you see these shows, these reality shows, okay? These reality shows that are, they're fighting, arguing, just be messy. That's low vibrations. Okay, that's low vibration. These people are working on in low vibrations. Okay, because if they would level up their vibrations, that stuff that they're arguing about wouldn't even mean anything to them. It wouldn't affect them. If they would keep it moving. They don't have time for that. They would have a better understanding. You see what I'm saying? So that's how come, okay, it's important to release and let go. That's how you raise your vibrations, okay? Because there's a lot of triggeration. You know, like in other words, okay, Diddy, Diddy and the Donald, okay, they on low vibrations. Okay, they on low vibrations, and that might be a lot too. Is wondering how can they do the stuff that they're doing, and you don't understand it. Okay, you don't understand it because you ain't on that vibration. Okay, see what I'm saying? They stuck into that whatever web they have, whatever web of deceit that they have spun for themselves. They have actually themselves in it. Okay. That's what happens when you're doing all that deceive, okay? When you are communicating openly and honestly, you don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. See what I'm saying? See where I'm going here? You don't have to worry about that. But they are low vibrations. They're in these cults, and they're practicing mind control. Why you want to control somebody's mind? What you gonna do with it? What about your own mind? You can't even control your own mind. You want to control somebody else's. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So that's the understanding you get. Okay. Raise your vibrations. Okay. And be up beyond that. Now I know. Okay. A lot of people like to watch that, and that's their guilty pleasure. Okay. I understand that. Okay. But you watch them. Okay, don't let them be watching you. Okay, because you're not on that level. See what I'm saying? They do that over there. Don't bring it over here. Okay, so I haven't come out with what's the vibe. Okay, and I wanted to look at what's the vibe, okay, for this week. Let's just do that. What is going to be the vibe for this week? This is the last week, okay? The last week. I wonder, should I smudge these? Of August. Can you share with us what will be the vibes, okay, in this last week of August? August 25th throughout the 31st. What's the vibe? Okay. What do you want us to know? Okay. Cut the deck. What is the vibe for this week? Okay. Y'all ready? Oh! Blocked. Blocked. Nothing to see. Keep it moving. Okay. Move on. Nothing to say. Okay. That's right. Block them. Block them. Okay. When you see them coming your way, you give them the hand. Block them. Okay. That's the energy. There'll also be some consequences for those who are making bad choices. You're gonna get your consequences this week. Been playing them games, okay, giving them wrong signals, okay, making them bad choices. There's gonna be some consequences, okay. I don't know who you are, okay, but that's the vibe. Distance, okay. You need to give distance. Some people you need to handle with a long-handled spoon, okay. What's that mean? That means you speak and you keep it moving. You got little conversation, not much, and then you cut it short and you keep it moving. That's how you handle people with a long handled spoon. You keep your distance. You don't be rude. You don't be mean. You be nice, little conversation, and you move it on, okay? Because they are blocked. Nothing to see here, okay? Nothing to see here. Nothing to say. Okay, some of you might be confused or perplexed this week. Okay, you might be feeling a little confused or perplexed. Okay, but remember, we got to communicate. Okay, and be honest about it. Okay, if you're feeling that puzzled this week, okay, you might want to keep your distance. Okay. Mm-hmm. You might want to keep your distance. You might want to block some people, especially if they have you puzzled and giving you mixed signals, okay, and leaving you conflicted and confused. Then you may want to leave that person alone because people shouldn't make you feel that way, okay. If they were really being honest and they were being on the leveling up, okay, they would not be leaving you. They were telling the truth. They were being honest, okay. Honesty doesn't leave you puzzled. Remember that, okay. Now there's possibilities, okay, so you need to make up your mind. This is a good week to make up your mind on the possibilities and believe in yourself, okay. Believe in yourself. And if you're feeling puzzled, okay, give them the hand, okay, because you're going to need to believe in yourself. Don't think you tripping, okay. And then we have a narcissist. We have an egotistical opportunist, okay, narcissist. Okay, so I don't know if that registers to anybody out there, but there's some narcissists. Either you're the narcissist, you, or there's a narcissist around you. Okay, you know the narcissist who starts the mess. Okay, and then plays the victim. That's a narcissist. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, sipping. Okay, not too much sipping. There's gonna be some sipping. There's gonna be some gossip. There's gonna be some rumors this week. Okay, and I can tell you already. Okay, we got Tamar, Lil Nas, Diddy, Donald Trump, all of them. Okay, get in line. Okay, because it's gonna be some gossip this week. It's gonna be some rumors. Okay, and then okay, somebody's longing. Okay, somebody's missing you or you're missing them. You might want to get together and talk, a little reunion, you know, a little sip this week. Okay, at the end of the day, it's going to be harmony. It's going to be a harmonic week. Okay, if you communicate, okay, if you block negative energy, block people, okay, and these narcissistic people, okay, you got to recognize this. This may be a good week to recognize this type of behavior, okay. So with that said, is anybody out there with a special request? Do you want a spiritual? Anybody want a spiritual advice? Okay. 3 cards, spiritual advice for the week. Should I pick somebody? If you're still there, anybody want some spiritual advice? Does anybody want a time? Okay, something going on in your life. Maybe you want to know how long it's going to take, or when you're wishing or waiting on something, you want to know when it's going to happen. Okay. Or maybe there's a place. Nobody want to know a place? We got the place. We got the time. Okay. We got some spiritual advice. My other advice cards are in the other room. Okay. Do you want me to run a kipper on you? Do you want me to tell you your obstacles, your best course of action, and your outcome? You don't want to hear that, huh? Okay. Maybe we got some serial killers out there, okay, that want to know if they're going to get caught. Just thought I'd throw that out there, okay? So I'm going to end it with the light seers, okay? Is it the light seers that I want to end it with? Okay, we'll go with Astro Matrix, okay? We'll go with the Astro Matrix. Yes. Put these cards up. And I'm going to lay down and I'm going to chill, okay? But let's go with the Astro Matrix. And see what he could tell us is going on, okay, with this week. We're going to pull, well, today is already Tuesday, okay, for a lot of you. I'm in California, so it's still 10:30. But we're going to do from Tuesday through Sunday, okay? Let's do that. And see what's going on. We're going to pull a card for each day, okay? We're going to pull a card for each day and see I'm going to put you down so we can see. Okay. We have 6 days left in this week. Can you give us some clarity? What you want us to know? What you will reveal for this week? Okay. That's going to be going on in the world. Let's see. In the world this week, what's going on? A general reading here. A general reading. 6 cards. Okay. What's going on? Or we could do we could do a spread, a layout out, okay, and it'll tell us. I'll tell you, you'll see as we go. Okay. For the rest of the week, what do you want us to know? Okay, we're gonna have obstacles, the past, the present, and the outcome, and what's gonna block us. Okay, for this week. Okay, what do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay. Now, we have, okay, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, he's coming, okay? And I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's coming in too fast, but he's moving. He's got a cup, okay? And the cup is empty. And what do I say about an empty cup? Okay, there's no news in the cup. No news is good news, okay? So that's what's the base for the week, okay? I'm gonna turn it up. No, okay, because I don't want to confuse my itty bitty brain here. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, a nice, pretty horse, nice, clean, sparkly cup. Okay, he's coming in. Okay, and the reason why I say he looks like he's coming in a little slow is because even though the horse's legs are up in motion, his head is down. Okay, like he's just trotting in. Okay, that's why. So that's the intuition I'm getting. Some news will be coming in, okay? But we got a challenger. Ooh, we got the 9 of Swords, okay? So this is going to be challenged by some depression, restless nights, stress, anxiety, okay? With this news. I don't know if this news may be that good, okay? But this is what the challenge is going to be, okay? So we're going to need to get some good rest, okay? Now, in the past, we have the Chariot in reverse, okay? So things have been coming in slowly. Things have been coming in slowly. And things have now, we got a full moon too, okay? So I'm going to even go further. There's some secrets, okay, that have been coming in slowly in the past, okay? So past last week, okay? In the future, okay, we got the Tower, y'all. We got the Tower. So something is going to come in quickly. Something is going to come in. There's going to be some devastation. Okay. Now, this is just a general reading for the week. This devastation probably has nothing to do with me, you on a personal level. Okay. This is something that's coming in on a worldly level. Okay. This is like somebody, I don't even think it's celebrity. I think it's more like political, worldly. Okay. It may even be an earthquake, a big earthquake. Okay. Now, the overarching energy, okay, is going to be the Ace of Swords, but it's in reverse. Okay, so this right here is not good. Okay, so there's going to be some bad news coming in this week. Okay, that's the overarching energy of this week. We got the past with the Chariot in reverse. We got the Tower in the future. Okay, so the lesson to be learned this week, okay, is the Eight of Wands. Okay, so we have something is coming in fast, really fast. I mean, chung, fast. Okay, you got the birds flying in, you got the news of the wands coming in. Okay, so that's gonna be the lesson. Okay, to be learned, whatever that news is. I think it might be good news too. Okay, the outcome is the Nine of Wands. Standing up for your beliefs. Standing up for your beliefs is the outcome. So, whatever happens, okay, what's going on this week, okay, is some news coming in that's going to cause sleepless nights, okay, anxiety, depression for some, okay, stress for others, okay. In the past, we dealt with the secrets that were coming in, okay, trickling in, some coming in fast, but the secrets are usually coming in slow anyway because they don't want you to know, okay. But now we're going to have a Tower moment in the future, in the present, excuse me, this is the present. We're going to have a Tower moment this week. I don't know when, but this week, okay? We also have some bad news coming in as well as in the form of lies, corruption, okay? With this Ace of Swords reverse, okay? Then we have some news that's going to be coming in rapidly, okay? That is going to be the lesson to be learned for this week. Whatever news that's going to be coming in, okay, people are going to start standing up for their beliefs, okay? They're going to be standing up. They're going to be standing guard. They're going to be ready to fight. That's going to be the outcome for this week, okay? When it's all said and done, okay, people are going to be put on their guard, okay? Now, underneath it all is the Queen of Cups. Okay, this is someone, okay, it's going to be some emotions. Queen of Cups, emotions, okay. Now, these queens, okay, I'm going to tell you another thing too about these queens I've noticed, okay. These queens like to keep secrets, okay. They like to hold secret. They be busy. These queens and these emperors, okay, and yeah, the queen, the empress, oh, and the high priestess. Look at her. She's smiling too. Okay. So there must be something. She got a big old cup too. Oh yeah. So we don't like what we see in the cup. I don't know what that is. It's usually news. Okay. Some kind of news we're gonna be happy with when it's all said and done. Underneath all this BS right here. Okay. So give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any requests, okay, or comments, leave them down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay, because we're going to be doing things. Okay. And I'm going to review this video at the end of the week, okay, and we'll be coming on here and we'll be doing a weekly recap, okay, and see what hits and misses, okay, that have been made. But after it's all said and done, stay blessed. Bye.